an Ethereum proof-of-stake infrastructure service designed to be highly decentralized, distributed, and compatible with staking in Ethereum 2.0. Rocket Pool allows any individual, business, DeFi, dApp, wallet provider, staking as a service provider, exchange, just about any service, the ability to provide their users with the option to earn staking rewards on their ETH holdings without worrying about maintaining an extensive staking infrastructure. Just plug and play. Check out rocketpool.net today. Reality Cards is the world's first NFT-based prediction market where instead of betting on an outcome, you own it. Concepts such as shares, bids, asks no longer exist. Even odds are abstracted away, replaced by a daily rental price. Check out realitycards.io today. Have a hot take on a new dApp or cryptocurrency? What about an opinion on a new decentralized platform that you want to air out? Publish today on the ether.io and see who agrees or disagrees with your claim in a lively debate. Earn points and rise in the leaderboard with your insights. Visit theether.io today. And now, without further ado, you know them, you love them, the ETHStaker crew, here to host ETHStaker Quiz Show number 2.
All right, you heard her, everyone. This is the ETHStaker Quiz Show number 2. I am Untitled or Michael Geeson in the real world. I am joined today by the other ETHStaker core moderators. We have Super Fizz, the ever insightful, ever knowledgeable. We have hailing from the land of maple syrup and ice hockey, LamboshiNakaghini, also known as Nolan. He may or may not have been on the cover of a GQ magazine, Buddha. And last but certainly not least, the co-founder of POAP, wearing everyone's favorite blazer, Patrico worthalter. All right, and today would not have been possible without the amazing event coordination with Colfax and Phil. And with that, I am going to give it over to them.
All right, guys, welcome. Sorry, my Zoom froze there for a second. Well, welcome to the second quiz show of ETHStaker. Super stoked to be here. I just want to start off by just noting a big call out to the community here. Like, this was a huge community effort getting this together. And we had 189 question submissions from 37 different people, most of whom are actually here on this call. That's how they were able to qualify. So give it up for the community. This is pretty awesome. As Michael said, yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
as Michael said, it was big effort to push this through. Phil was a huge help. I jumped on to help as well. And really everybody sort of putting this together. They're hoping to have as much fun, if not maybe even more fun than last time. We have about 40 participants today. We were able to double from last time, and it should be a good time. So to go over some quick quiz dynamics, sort of for how we're going to do this. For the participants here, it's going to be the same as last time, but if you weren't able to see, you're going to go ahead and select the answers on your phone, and you should already be all logged into Kahoot. And one important thing to note is that the timing matters. So the quicker you click the answer, the more points you're going to get. And you'll notice that as the quiz goes on. So that should be exciting to sort of see not only who gets it right, but who gets it the quickest. We're going to do prizes a little bit differently this time. There's going to be, so first of all, there's a POAP to be claimed for viewers and participants. Patricio will be talking about some more details about that. And for the prizes, we're going to have these really awesome pins for the top 3 performers in the competition. As you can see, Super Fizz right there. And we're going to do something really special in the middle. We're going to take a little bit of a 5-minute break after question 25 to do a raffle, to raffle some prizes for viewers and participants. So stay tuned for that. Make sure to claim your POAPs, guys. POAPs is really, honestly, maybe the most valuable prize that we're giving out today. I finally have a building collection of POAPs, so I'm really excited about it. Couple of the quick things to go through. Sort of this format of doing this quiz show and having POAPs, doing raffles, is not something that needs to be unique to ETHStaker events. And so if you guys want to host something like this, or you need some help setting something like this up for your communities, like we're happy to share the knowledge, share the templates, and sort of help you guys run events like this going forward. So feel free to reach out to me or Superfizz or any of the people that you see here that you're familiar with. And last but not least, I want to do a quick shout out to the sponsors that really made this possible. I'm not going to name them all right here, right now, but we have features throughout the playing of the quiz, and we'll talk about each one of them there. So without further ado, does anybody else have anything else, or should we just jump right into the quiz?
Let's go.
All right.
Good luck.
So you're muted.
Let me share my screen.
So I was telling viewer
Go ahead,
live
Patrico.
stream, and there's over 40 can get the participation POAP on our Discord by messaging the POAP bot the word trivia2, trivia and the number 2.
Do you want to do that now, Michael?
Yeah, let me.
Now it might be a good time for
yeah,
that
for
video.
those.
Before we start the quiz, we're going to show the POAP introduction video. Michael has done some really awesome presentation products that I just love to show off.
No problem. So for those watching the live stream and aren't familiar with the POAP claim process, we'll go through that right now real quick for you.
To claim today's POAP, first join the ETHStaker Discord server at invite.gg/ETHStaker. Next, scroll down to the POAP channel. Click the member list button and search for the POAP bot. Right-click and select message. Next, add today's event code
it's
word
on YouTube, but not
given
Zoom.
by one of the moderators, at which point you'll be provided a POAP claim link. Click the link and provide your wallet address to claim the POAP.
Cool.
All right.
Just 1 minute while
Colfax, you're up.
1 minute while I claim my POAP. Let's be honest here. All right, there we go.
So since there are some questions in the chat, it is you need to send a direct message to POAP, to the POAP bot, and send the message trivia to. I sent it in the chat for the live participants.
Perfect. Thank you, Phil.
Yep. Thanks, Phil.
I'd just like to point out that we're a bunch of grown men collecting stickers here today.
This is true.
And I'm sorry, I assumed that we didn't have, hopefully there are some ladies and some younger people. I didn't really catch any, but I hope you're out there with us.
Lots of people having fun collecting stickers. All right, guys, are you ready? I guess if you're not ready, speak quickly because I'm about to hit start. Everyone can see the screen, right, Michael? All set?
Yep, we're good now.
Amazing. All right, we're starting. ETHStaker Quiz Show number 2. What is the graffiti left by the proposer at epoch 0 slot 1? Choose wisely. Wow, that was quick. Holy mackerel.
Was there a delay on my end only?
No, there was
No,
one.
I had a delay also.
Yeah, for me as well.
Okay.
It's okay that everyone still has the same advantage or disadvantage.
Exactly, that's true if it's a little delayed. Mr. F was here is right.
Fahrenheit. Very interesting
Mr.
fella.
I know, right? Nice. I think a couple people read quickly maybe and picked Mrs. F was here before reading all the answers. But nice job. 21 people got that. All right. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. What the clap. Nice job.
So for your information, there was like 5 different people that submitted this question, and I got the trickiest one.
The question is, Mr. F owns an autograph of Vitalik. The piece of paper has a heading of a hotel where? Pick one of these cities.
Good question.
This is a great question. I actually didn't know this one.
That's an easy one. Come on.
This is actually one of the couple questions that I submitted personally. It was a community one.
Hanoi. Wow, lots of variants and responses here. This is nice. Cool, Superfizz, actually, I'm gonna give you back some hosting powers. You wanna go ahead and read the questions out and I can read the answers?
Sure, yeah. That's great.
Sweet. All right, moving on to the next one. Well, rather looking at the leaderboard. Lamboshi rocketing to the top as he talks about how easy that question was.
Oh boy. Starting
Are
to
you
look
sure
like
you
last
didn't look at
time.
the answer key here? I know.
I said that last time. I was like, come on, Nolan, you know too much of this.
O4B represented. Of course, Summer. Let's do this. What qualifies for a gas refund? Receiving Ether using a browser wallet, interacting with official contracts, or destroying a contract?
I am happy to read the questions, but because of the delay, they don't show up for me as quickly as they show up for you.
Really? Okay, cool. I don't know why it's delayed.
It's okay. Like, it's not a problem, but.
Yeah. Cool. I guess whenever they show up for you, that'll help me understand what everyone's seeing. So then go ahead and read them whenever you see them.
Okay.
Perfect. Destroying a contract. Nice. Little variance in responses. Let's see how the leaderboard changed. Buddha, highest climber. Finally, a little bit of a slow start, but you're coming back up.
Which of these actions did not earn a POAP during the ETH2 launch? Propose a block in the first 1,024 blocks. Propose a block in the first 32,768 blocks. Propose a block in the first 65,536 blocks. And I didn't read them quickly enough because all answers have been submitted.
Nice. Wow, this is delayed much more than I thought it was. I wonder why, but hopefully it, I don't think that takes too much time away from people submitting answers, but if it is,
well, they all see them at the same time, so it's okay.
Right, but
As
at the
long as
time
playing
limit,
field is even.
yeah,
Oh,
I think it's
yeah.
a 20-second time limit. So if people are not having an opportunity to click the button in time, we'll figure something out. So just let us know.
Yeah, there are some complaints on the Zoom chat. Can
On
we
the Zoom chat.
hold a couple?
We're only 4 questions in. I think it's a good time to, because we have 46 more, let's back out, remove that 20-second time limit, and restart the quiz. That way all 50, 40, whatever people can participate.
Sounds good. Let me stop sharing my screen for a quick sec.
So I'd like to take just a minute to talk to everyone about, so this is hosted by ETHStaker, and we are your friendly neighborhood community staking support system. We work closely with Patrico from POAP to incentivize people when we can. And we host community calls. I do a state of the stake daily kind of video that I hope you'll check out on YouTube. We've spun off into the Ethereum Study Master. We are hosting the Ethereum Due Diligence Committee. All of these things that we do as volunteers. And that's sort of one of the reasons that we planned this for today, is so that we can have the opportunity to encourage you to support us back by participating in our Gitcoin grant. If you go to Gitcoin and search for ETHStaker, you'll find our grant there. And we're probably going to bring it up a few times today. But it is important to us that we have the means to promote the community. And so that was me saying, help!
So once again, if you haven't claimed your viewer POAP, you better do so, because that's going to be important in a very short while.
Yeah.
And that applies for players, since we aren't playing right now. If you are one of the 40 privileged players that are here, in the meantime, please head to our Discord, ETHStaker, message the POAP bot, which you can find on the POAP channel, and tell it the secret word, which is trivia, and the number 2 altogether, trivia 2. And that's going to get you the POAP that's going to be eligible for the raffle, where the prizes are going to be distributed.
I think participants will need to exit the current trivia game because we'll be launching a new one. So there will be a new 6-digit code.
Superfizz, I'm trying to preserve the existing trivia game if possible, because I don't want everyone to have to rejoin. So unfortunately, I won't be able to, in order to do that, changing the time limit, you need to go in and manually edit every question. So I'm trying to fix the Zoom lag real quick. So just hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Or maybe Superfizz can host on a screen share.
Yes, maybe that will work.
I think that would cause us to...
Oh, because he's hosting the game, I can't... Well, and we'd only lose 4 questions, and we would lose the lag, so it might be preferred.
So in the meantime, I can explain people what our plan is. We are running this trivia game as an experiment. Our plan is to come up with a format that works nicely and can be replicated by different communities. So bear with us during these hiccups. Hopefully this is going to be the first one, and the next ones are going to be way more smoother, and maybe even run by other people, because we want to be a replicable format. So if you run communities or you want to do a trivia on a different subject, feel free to reach out to us and we will share all the expertise that we have acquired. You may not believe it, or it's not easy to see, but for putting this together, we were like 7 people and we put so many hours of work. So it's quite a lot, but it's going to be worth it.
Yep, I think so too. I echo that. Thanks for your patience, guys. We're sort of, this is the trial one. You guys are the beta testers, so we'll see how this goes. Let's see if this fixed the lag at all. So let me hit next. And Superfizz, go ahead and read out the question whenever you see it. And if this doesn't fix the lag, then we can go ahead and recreate it without the time limit.
What did DevOps 199 write when they froze millions of dollars worth of ETH on the parody multi-sig wallets? Fond memories for everyone, right?
Answer number 1, okay, can you guys stop trading? I hope this event becomes a learning experience for the community. I just suicided your contract. I accidentally killed it. There we go, 21 people with the right answer. And it looks like the lag is fixed mostly, so I think we are good to go. Thanks everyone for your patience.
Yeah, before going to the next question, let's make sure that everyone has rejoined, because someone didn't, like BTH.
Oh, that's right. I did encourage everyone to assume that we would be joining a new one. My apologies.
No worries. We'll wait here for a second.
Yeah, and JP is saying, I left the game and couldn't get back in because it said my nickname was taken.
Ooh.
So BTH is asking to be kicked out. And some are saying the lag got much lower, so that's cool.
Yeah, it was definitely.
It was noticeably less for me, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, just for anyone that may be a little disappointed, there's still 45 questions. You don't know how intense this gets. These little hiccups we have, you will forget soon when you start the positions being played out.
Yep, so maybe for those who left and it says their username is taken, maybe if you guys can rejoin with a slightly different username, I think it should insert you right where we are in the quiz.
Oh, and they are losing their points, and it seems that Justin was the only one that has done his homework, and before quitting, he wrote down that he has 2,051 points. I don't think we will count them because they all lost it, I think. So who's our Kahoot expert to see if we can audit the answers, and if the winner is disputed, can we merge pre-points and post-cut points? There has to be an auditing function.
There must be somewhere.
If we had a Kahoot in the blockchain, maybe we could have timestamps submission.
Believe it or not, that has been discussed. Yeah, internally, maybe we'll build our own blockchain-based Kahoot.
Someone is going to make a $20 million ICO for quizzes in the blockchain.
Writing the white paper, as you said it.
Can I be advisor?
Why bother writing the app and we can just write the white paper and do just as well?
So Commander Tarzan, it's needed the code. And someone just voted, thank you very much.
Perfect, thank you.
Yeah,
I'll wait just a couple more minutes.
Yeah, how do we make sure everyone has rejoined?
One other thing that we could do is everyone leaves and just enters with a different name. So just the name and then, I don't know,
are we gonna run
an exclamation mark
spots?
or star or whatever at the end so that we know everyone is using.
Are we gonna run out of spots if we do that? We only have 50 seats, right?
That's true.
Oh,
I guess, I think the two options are either salvage this one. So if like there's fewer than 5 people that need to rejoin, then let's just rejoin with different usernames. We'll figure out the scoring at the end, or we just quit this quiz. We can start from scratch. If you are still not in the quiz and or you rejoined, can you just post in the chat quickly if we're still, or I guess like for the folks who are not back in the quiz. And if everyone's back in, then we can continue. Yeah, or from the scoring, we can remove the first 5 questions for sure. And on the new name, is there anybody who is not back in? Rejoined? Great, looks like everyone's back in, so let's continue.
Hold on,
Wait, so are we just gonna do automatic scores that it says at the end, or add anything from the first 5?
For people who've used Kahoot more than I have, like, is there a way to see what the scores were for the first 5?
Let's assume that there is. If the results are disputed, we may go through that. Maybe someone wins by such an overwhelming difference that the first 5 questions can make a difference. Some people are asking whether to rejoin with a different name. And well, what the club is sorted. Proro Lambda, are you in? Can we kick Proro Lambda out? I mean, okay, if you are in, then you're done. Stake Shack exclamation mark is sorted. Let's ask one more time. Is someone not ready to play? Is someone not ready to play 2? Is someone not ready to play 3? Well,
press onwards.
Yep.
Let's do it.
And maybe make a pause after this one, just in case.
Buddha is making his way up there.
He is.
Watch out, Lamboshi.
Number 1 top. No wonder why he wanted to press onward. All right.
What is the fork of Ether Delta?
Ether swap, classic Delta, fork Delta, Ether exchange. As you guys can see here too, POAP is featured. POAP is amazing. You guys probably all know about it already. Thank you, Patricio.
My pleasure.
Fork Delta with 18 responses. Pretty distributed.
We are getting some good feedback about the lag being on.
Amazing. Great.
Question 7.
4 players have an answer streak of 4.
How many blocks are in one epoch for ETH2? I think we might also call those slots.
128, 32, 16, or 64?
Patricio. Bad question, my man. It's 32 slots. Blocks are...
Come on, it's interchangeable, right?
No.
Block slots?
Well, I'm getting scolded by everyone.
Well, no, this is
Well,
a good.
somehow 29 people were able to figure it out. So maybe it was a good question after all. Who knows?
It's a good opportunity, though. What, for those not familiar with it, what should it be? What is the correct terminology?
So there's 32 slots per epoch, and each epoch, whether the validator is online or offline depends on whether there's actually a block there. So it could be 0, it could be 32.
Okay.
Can I blame a study master?
Oh, you blame the study master? All right. Okay.
Not really. Not really. I'm very embarrassed.
Who is not a Flash boy?
Let's see who really knows DeFi now.
Emin, Ari, or Ito?
Yeah, like if you know DeFi, this is an obvious question.
Apparently I don't know DeFi.
I don't either. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know any of this. No, actually, I have a vague idea.
DeFi dude doesn't know DeFi, he says. But see, most people got it because this is known.
Not
Most
many.
people by a hair. Let's see who climbs the ranks on this one.
Buddha.
Ooh, here we go.
Ray is the highest.
Ray is the
climber.
highest
There we go.
climber. Which project requested the Solidity compiler audit?
This one is
Augur,
quite
Colony,
hard.
Maker, or Digits?
This is some history.
All right. There we go. Only 16 got that one. Jcon, congrats on the answer streak of 7.
That's awesome.
Climbing up to the ranks. And Boshi's still in the lead.
Venue of DevCon 2 in Shanghai 2016.
Marriott, Sheraton, Hyatt, or Hilton?
This is a hard one.
These are tough, I know.
Yes.
You know what happened, why they are so hard? Because in the other trivia, in the first one, the top 5 people answered like 90% of the questions right. So I wanted to make it even better.
Wow, look at the
Marriott.
distribution there.
Yeah,
It looks like a random distribution. It's pretty equal, like nobody knew.
it does.
I got lucky and guessed.
Why does Nolan know all of these?
I guessed. That was a
I know, right?
Like, why would you know the hotel? Like,
Which of the following protocol tokens is the oldest? I know this one.
Balancer, Uniswap, Yearn Finance, or Compound? Yeah, I'm starting to suspect something's going on with Lamboshi. I don't know, though.
It's just
Don't worry,
'cause-
last time he started well and got smashed, so we'll be
Oh,
fine.
got that one wrong.
All right, O4B coming back up. D3K2, nice answer streak.
What beacon chain client and validator operates with 1/3 of the memory that other clients use and only requires 1 CPU?
Prism, Teku, Nimbus, or Lighthouse?
Can we dispute the allegation?
Sure, you can message the ETH2 coordinator and contradict him, and I'll let you do that.
Wow.
Nimbus, oh, good.
Nimbus.
Those-
A good amount of people knew that
Those
one.
that didn't get it, did they vote in opposition?
Yeah, can we tell who works on which of these and how that distribution works?
Someone
Joseph
says
C.
not
coming on
Prism.
the leaderboard.
Here it comes. Watch out, Lamboshi. What was the participation rate in the first epoch of the beacon chain? %, 82%, 85%, and 87%. I think somebody predicted this.
I think somebody did too.
Oh, I think I got it wrong.
Yeah,
no.
same.
We talked about this.
Yeah, oh,
No, I
nice.
got it. You got it
Okay,
right.
nice, me too.
Okay.
Superfizz, was it you that predicted this?
I actually did predict it. Luckily, like, I don't know anything. I just guessed.
I'm starting to think. Yeah, I don't know.
The viewers are
Awfully
playing
lucky.
their own trivia on the YouTube chat.
That's awesome. Transistor on the leaderboard. Steak Shack. There we go. 7 correct in a row.
Which happens faster?
The world record for the 100-meter freestyle swim, a photon traveling from Earth to Mars, a new beacon chain block, syncing of an ETH1 archive node, or the lag on this Zoom trivia.
I love this question. It's easier than it looks.
There you go.
Now that we play this game, I was thinking we could just make a Discord bot so everyone can participate, you know, like vote in
Yes.
chat. Yeah,
That would be
no?
awesome.
Yeah,
There
also
you
for
go.
the people in YouTube, just in case you didn't know, anyone can play. The only thing you had to do was to submit questions. So if you are playing, like many of you are on YouTube, just join our community and start being active, and maybe you get to play next time.
Shout
Yeah,
out to
come join.
Magneter for that awesome question, by the way.
That was a good one. Come join, submit some questions, even if you think that they're just any simple question about Ethereum, we're fully welcoming. So.
Missed attestation will result in what?
Loss of ether, reduced validator ratio among peers, slashing event, no effect.
I love the educational value here.
Definitely. Part fun, part education.
And that
School
really
on a
was
Saturday.
the point, that people could check this out later and kind of learn as they go. So great.
Yep, there you go.
Loss of ether.
Loss of ether. Lamboshi's still at the front. Phil catching up.
Phil's catching up.
Transistor. James, Jcon. Whack
And
pack, there you go.
Colfax, I remember that we do have to also read the correct answer every time, because if people listen on audio only, they may not always be aware of the display.
Great call. I'll make sure to do that.
Gas limit of the first 10,000 blocks of Ethereum. What is the gas limit?
Let's see. 10 million, 5,000, 2 million, or 4 million. Sorry, the first one is 1 million. I can't count zeros. Correct answer is 5,000.
I should have known
Was
that.
that slow
Oh,
start?
yeah.
The
Should've
warm up.
known that.
That was the thawing period.
Yeah. Yes,
I
look
mean-
at Phil. We remember this.
Launching
How
it
much
long
history do
thought.
you know?
No.
There we go. The slow
Phil takes the
deterioration.
lead. All right.
Phil knew, man. And then
I
it
do
went up
wanna
to
shout
pi
out-
for the longest time.
NYC Ronzo is coming up. Go NYC.
Someone's shilling his city.
What? I don't live in New York.
Composer of the BUILD song of DevCon 4.
Brian Flynn, Rise, Lindmark, RAC, or Jonathan Mann?
I don't even know what that is.
The question was BUIDL. It seems that I typed wrong, but anyone that's been there know what I'm talking about.
Those questions are very hard.
The answer is
But
Jonathan
people
Mann.
still get them. See what's the issue? You make very hard questions and people get them.
I know, that's very interesting. Some people's depth of knowledge on some of these details is impressive. And it really switches up the leaderboard. You see that?
Just got up there, yeah.
Yep, there you go.
The EVM interprets
Solidity, the ABI, Viper, or bytecode?
Wasn't this question in the first quiz too?
Yeah. Pretty sure it was.
It does sound familiar, yeah. Bytecode is the right answer. See how that shook things up. Oh, leaderboard doesn't change.
Joseph is about to overtake Lamboshi again. It's going to be another upset. Phil is the blindside star.
Harith is showing up.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, hey.
There we go. Harith, Remy is up there too.
Ether can be divided into how many decimal places?
8, 16, 9, or 18?
It's infinite.
So no one should say, oh, well, I can't say the answer that people shouldn't say.
Could make like a token to even
Yeah.
go into lower decimal places.
The correct answer is 18 with 30 responses.
Whoever voted
Phil?
8 never added the custom token to MetaMask.
This is true. This is true. 8 players have reached an answer streak of 3. This is impressive.
I'm obsessed that YouTube is playing their own game. Like, this is good.
This is awesome. That was one of my ideas, is how do we get everybody able to evolve, like remove the cap of people? And I guess YouTube's figured it out. Way to go,
If
guys.
you only knew what's going to happen on question
Which of these is a high occurrence graffiti so far? Superfizz.
Coinbase validator, Rocket Pool validator, Binance validator, BTCS Zug validator.
All the ETH2 people will know this. I guess we're ETH2, like we are ETHStaker.
Yes, indeed.
Yep.
A lot
There we go.
of Rocket Pool
BTCS Zug
supporters.
validator.
10 people
Rocket
like
Pool.
Rocket Pool.
Well, isn't expected to launch until around Q1 of 2021.
Yep. Let's see. I see chatter about the raffle. Only 4 people joined the raffle.
Yeah,
Can
don't
you talk
worry,
about that
we'll
quickly, Patricio? Okay.
We will during the break.
Perfect.
All right,
Phil's
Phil.
still staying that top spot. Lamboshi, Joseph. People are coming for you, Lamboshi. Enjoy your time at the top.
On the leaderboard.
He's going to fall off in a moment, don't worry. What has been said to be Vitalik's favorite toy at age 4?
Rubik's Cube, Microsoft Excel, Einstein's relativity, the special and general theory, or a Matryoshka doll? I'm actually not sure what
Good
that
job.
is. Matryoshka. I'm going to have to look it up afterwards.
This is brought up in The Infinite Machine by Camilla Russo.
I guess.
It's a great
Excellent book.
If you haven't read it.
Yeah.
I didn't
I'm
get it.
about 3/4 of the way through that. Did you get that one, Lamboshi?
I did, yeah. Only 700 points, though. Oh, no.
Oh, Buddha's up there.
Buddha!
J-Con.
Harith, Jacon, there you
ETHStaker
go.
represent.
That's what I was about to say. We got some. We're doing it.
Hey, Steak Shack is right behind you guys, so don't get too excited.
What was the minimum amount of Ether required to start ETH2 phase 0?
About 600,000, 16,000, 524,000, or 256,000.
I think this question.
This
I
would have been
hope
great to see the 2 million.
everyone gets it. Like, if you don't get it, what you doing here?
Yeah.
They're just having fun playing trivia.
Well, unless if you got the yellow one, that had a trick, so that's allowed.
That did have a trick.
Maybe some people are just having fun. What's so wrong about that?
Yep.
Harith was faster than Buddha.
Yeah, Buddha didn't click that fast enough.
Yeah, I was thinking if I misread the question and then didn't click, but yeah.
That's what the trick answers are for. 3 more questions till the raffle.
Which one is most profitable?
Beacon block, proposer slashing, attestation, or a tester slashing? That's a good question.
Ooh, that's a rough one.
Every once in a while, I put one for our guest of honor, Justin Drake, so he can get one good.
So I had to read all 4 of those to choose one. That's pretty good.
Oh, okay.
I blew it.
A beacon block. I sadly did not get my my beacon block POAP for, what was it, less than 1,028 or 1,024?
32,000.
2,000. There we go.
32.
Yeah, I didn't get one quite.
I didn't get one either.
I got the 32,000 one. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't get the
lowest
1024.
bar. Yeah, 1024.
We should have just thrown 1,000 validators real quick to up our odds.
Exactly.
It's just Ether.
All right, Ray. Just Ether. That's it, right? So simple.
What is FE?
Smart contract programming language, layer 2 solution, token swapping protocol, Ethereum 2 client.
I don't got a clue on this one.
Good, I don't either.
Me neither.
Which means it must have to do with DeFi.
Oh no, it's not DeFi.
Really?
Smart contract programming language, really?
Oh, I guess a lot of people guessed correctly.
It's written in Rust and similar to Cypher.
Rust, Iron,
It's
FE.
based on Rust. Okay, that makes sense. Let's see.
At least Proto was the only one to get it right.
Last question before the interval.
Last question before the break. Exactly.
What date was the ETH2 deposit contract released?
1st of November, 4th of November, 31st of October, 6th of November.
I don't know this.
What does release mean, though?
It is true. It was deployed much earlier.
That's true. Announced would be the correct word, wouldn't it? Let's nitpick
the 4th
everything.
of November. Part of this is who can read within the ambiguity and figure out what the intention of the question is.
Mm-hmm.
I love questions like that. Honestly, it's more fun.
So,
all right, some shake-ups.
You screen share the raffle page.
Yes, I can.
That is POAP.fun/17. And you need to update your Chrome browser, I think.
Maybe.
Did Google pay you for this?
So Colfax, have you claimed your viewers POAP? If not, maybe this is a good time for doing so. You join the raffle and everyone gets to see how you do it.
That sounds great. Let me make sure I claimed it. I have not claimed my viewers POAP yet, so.
This is a good time for doing so. So I see many people asking how to join the raffle. Let's watch Colfax's screen, and this is going to be the easiest way to know.
Perfect. My POAP
Justin
token's
says
on the way.
he made it to the top 5 if he adds the 2,000 points he lost on the shake-up. Yeah, but I'm sure you know that if you add all the lost points of the 4 people before you, likely you get dropped.
All right, I have my viewer POAP.
So now refresh. Oh, I thought we were going to see that. So if you don't know how to get your viewer POAP, the thing is, you go to the ETHStaker Discord, which you visit by going to invite.cc/ETHStaker. Then you go to the hash POAP channel and message the POAP bot the word trivia2, the number 2. Someone is reporting that the link says 16 instead of 17. I'm sorry.
So, maybe here we go.
I'm thinking we do the draw after the whole trivia finishes, so people have time to join.
Yeah.
But let's see how many people have joined up to now. I didn't join actually. POAP.fun/17.
So this is what you're going to do, guys. You're going to message POAP bot, POAP-bot, POAP in all caps, directly into private message trivia2, and it'll give you a link here to claim. It's already claimed mine, so I don't know if it'll work, but you actually put in your Ethereum 1 address.
Strange, it says I don't have it.
What is?
Oh, because I didn't get the viewers. Oh, what an idiot.
The claim word is trivia2.
Yeah, I need a minute to get my own POAP.
The code word is trivia2, all lowercase, no spaces.
Who even develops this platform?
I wonder.
I don't know, maybe we should have him join next time.
Oh, I almost mistyped my ENS and I was going to miss my POAP.
Oh no.
And I'm very strict. Like if I mistype and I miss my POAP, I don't mint myself another one. Now let's see.
Very honest.
And how many people have joined? Can someone check?
I see 5 times
25.
31, looks like.
31.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, 26.
Yeah, maybe
26.
we wait.
Yep.
Let's wait a few minutes because there should be more than 50.
At my screen, I see actually.
Yeah, if you
We're at
don't
29
care
now.
about the prices, so you are not joining, please join anyways. And if you get to win, we pass, and you don't want the prize, we pass it to the next winner because this makes like a top 50. So once again, if you don't care about the prize money at all, that's all fine. Join the raffle anyways. Also because you may get a pin. So we know that people have joined and we don't have to keep waiting for people that never going to join. So there's 5.
Okay, I'm trying to join here. I didn't realize you have to connect your wallet here.
Yes. So let's wait a couple minutes. Anyways, I think we will going to do the final draw after the trivia, so we don't have to wait too long. And let me go back to check the YouTube stream to see if people have joined. Oh yeah. Well, someone says that they are really in for the money. And yeah, whoever said that the 0.5 Ether are $5,000, if you wait long enough.
Maybe Canadian dollars?
Well, I would say it's more likely that the American one inflates to the point that the Canadian one is worth more.
All right, we're getting lots more participations in this raffle.
Yeah, I think it may take longer because people have to sign with Ledger, and that's a pain.
Yep.
Also, place 5 is money, basically.
To give people time, and just go back to a previous question about the slasher, I believe the question was something like, who gets the like most profitable one? Just because slashers aren't talked about enough in the community, it's something that's altruistically done. I believe the person who actually does the slashing gets some slight kickback, but I believe the person who proposes the block gets the majority of it. does anybody have any actual insight into slashers? It's not often talked about in ETHStaker.
So there are people who, notably 2 people in here who know a lot about this, but before I invite them to answer, I did have an hour-long talk about this with Ben Edgington, and it's posted on the ETHStaker YouTube channel. And so I would look forward to their answer.
It wasn't me, Fizz. It was Jim McDonald.
Jim! It was Jim! I'm sorry, I saw you in here today, and I was like, he'll answer. You know, guys across the pond. I had an hour-long talk with Jim McDonald about slashing, but the researchers in here can provide a much more succinct answer for that right now.
Getting some really good
Ben or
participation
Justin,
in
would
that
you guys
raffle.
like to mention that?
Maybe they just don't know.
I think Terence has actually built one, so he's probably quite
I
qualified.
think I have some answer. So the proposer gets rewarded for slashings in the block. So they get part of the rewards. So there's at least in that way already some bias towards the answer beacon block. Even though there is a whistleblower rewards for phase 1 and rewards for those creating these individual slashings. It's the beacon block that mines them.
Are we ready to continue?
Yeah, I think so. That was a great answer. I think we're ready to continue the quiz. You can keep submitting your slot for the raffle, and we're going to draw at the end. So keep joining. But for now, let's continue the quiz. Who is the original author of TurboGuess? Gavin Wood, Vitalik Buterin, Piper, or Alexei?
Focus on original.
Next time I read,
Original
I'll have
isn't all
my
clouds.
mic unmuted.
Yeah, sometimes that helps a little bit, but it doesn't help all the time. So nice.
Also, let's hold on. What the club seems to have dropped. Are you okay with
no.
the club? Are you on the game?
Your app
we are
reset.
waiting for you. He's rejoining. Okay, I really like your nickname, so you have my sympathy. And if there's an audit functionality, we will post the questions down for anyone to audit and aggregate the points.
Yeah, we'll do as good of a job as we can to make sure all the points get counted.
Yeah.
Also,
so what the club is ready, so we can continue.
Perfect. What the clap 3, perfect. And we'll print out a log of this to make sure we know everyone's username changes. Now, I don't want this to go unnoticed. Harith just jumped to spot number 2, dethroning Lamboshi. So let's see, this is getting exciting.
Right?
Lamboshi is saying, "Oh no, it's happening again."
All right.
Which protocol was exploited for $500,000 and used treasury funds to compensate victims?
MakerDAO, Yearn, Balancer, or Compound?
You know it's
and
why.
Superfins, you want to call out some of the sponsors as we see the cards showing up?
Yeah. And I know, DeFi Dude, if you want, I'd love for you to speak up and tell us more about reality cards next time we swing by that.
That would be great.
Oh, well, he's muted.
Balancer.
Yeah, I can do that.
Awesome, DeFi Dude. Thanks. Balancer was the right answer there. Looks like not a lot of people were familiar with that one.
It was a big scandal. That's what I wanted it to be public.
Yeah. Remy Roy climbing up.
There you go.
Ben is the highest climber. He's secretly building his way back up to the top. Let's just wait and see.
Phil's really running away with this.
The practice of aggressively optimizing smart contract code is called
I love this.
Gas bowling,
that's a good
gas shorting, gas golfing, or gas corking.
This is where
And-
Proto comes to the top, right?
And shout out to Beacon Chain. Buddha, is there anything in particular you'd like to say?
Not really. Thank you for the support.
Of course. Beacon Chain, I think now is one of my most visited websites. Gas golfing was the answer.
I'm impressed that even the hard questions are getting answered right.
Yeah.
What is that? Can anyone explain? Because I didn't know.
The gas
It's my favorite
Yeah.
sport.
You're trying to get the lowest score possible, like in golf, right?
Oh,
That's the parallel. Okay, cool.
Dang.
So you write code as simply as it can possibly be written.
Yep. Terrence is back in the game with 3 in a row. Proto Lambda on the leaderboard.
Was tornado.cash ever hacked?
Yes, money lost. Yes, no money lost. No, no money lost. No, money lost? Somehow? These are good questions. Good
Patricio wanted to vet these questions to make sure there was no ambiguity.
No, well, actually, all these crazy questions, they are all mine. Nobody submitted it.
The correct answer is yes.
Right? So
but
there's,
no
let
money
me explain
lost.
this because it's quite cool. Tornado Cash is likely the most novel dApp we have in the blockchain. It's an amazing piece of computer science. And there's a historic post called Tornado Cash was hacked by us. Because the contract is trustless, so nobody can fix bugs. So when a security vulnerability was found, they hacked it. They hacked the thing themselves to keep the money safe, and then they redeploy the contracts. It was a heroic act by the Tornado people. It was really fun, and they got it right. Then we learned about the dark forest and how difficult it's to do things on the blockchain without being front run. So it has double the merit of the Tornado authors. The Tornado authors, Roman Storm, Roman Semenov, and the other guy that I don't remember his name. They are like my most loved developer of dApps in mainnet. So that's it. I'm sorry I get emotional, but it was such a nice story.
That's a really, really awesome story. Joseph C., that's a good point. They hacked themselves, so I answered no. I guess you knew so much about it that, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. But it's good that you don't get all fine. And something fun too, on YouTube, people knew very well the story of Balancer. They even knew what token was hacked. There's clearly a difference in audiences. The people on YouTube are getting the DeFi questions well right. And
Nice.
Okay, I think we can go with question 30.
Let's do it.
Already
Proto
50
Lambda
people
climbs up in
joined
the
the
ranks.
raffle.
All right. Joseph C., you're still in the top 5, so.
First gem AMM, like Uniswap, replicate a typical financial instrument.
Short strangle, balanced put option, short straddle, covered call. And shout out to the Ethereum Study Master program here, run by yours truly, Invetica.eth.
Right. That is a good point. We do this for fun and knowledge, and we give away prizes. But for those that are eager to learn more and really dive into, all things Ethereum, the Ethereum StudyMaster.com platform is a great place to continue your learning experience.
We actually have a couple of authors of those articles in here. That's kind of funny.
So only one person answered short straddle, which is an actual instrument which is popular on the financial industry, unlike balanced put option, which is something I made up, and covered call, which is also somehow that I just mixed 2 words.
So yeah, the correct answer is short straddle. Nice job, but a pretty good distribution of answers across there, except for the short strangle. Lamboshi climbing back up. Proto Lambda. Tough.
Photo on the board. POAP was launched on
ETH Buenos Aires 18, ETH Denver 19, ETH Denver 18, somewhere else.
Maybe I
And we
know
mentioned
this.
this. Go ahead, Superfizz.
I feel awkward that we bring it up a lot, but I can't emphasize how critical this is to our trajectory, that we do this work as volunteers, but it does take money to make things work. And to be honest, we would like a little bit of financial compensation for the time and effort that we pour into this. So if you have a moment after the quiz to stop by Gitcoin, I hope you'll grant a lot of places, and we're really just looking for $1 or $2, and we would just appreciate that.
Yep, the quadratic voting and funding of Gitcoin grants is super interesting. So even just a small donation could really have a big impact. The correct answer to that one was ETH Denver 19. I actually didn't know that one. Pretty interesting. Let's see if Phil got it right. Oh no! Oh, dethroned.
That's what you get when you don't follow POAP close enough.
I was just wrong in the year.
That's ETH Denver as well. The old POAPs were like old defense threw me off.
Pseudonymous group that spearheaded the Prague PAL spec and debate.
Core Scientific,
I remember that very well.
Lindsay, Other, or ETHStaker?
Where's Hudson at? Is he? I hope Hudson's not watching in the chat. Is he? He would love this question. In the Hey, wow! I'm impressed that a lot of people knew that.
Yeah, ETHStaker. Am I pronouncing it right? I don't even know. But nice job. 17 of you got it.
Yeah, and I think we are learning a lot about averages and medians.
Yeah,
I think so too. Lamboshi moves down. Oh, Matt, nice job.
These questions are too hard, Patricio.
Welcome to the top 5, Matt.
Nice. And Davey with an answer streak of 3. I was expecting to see you in the top 5 very soon.
Exchange that listed ETC first.
Huobi, Gatecoin, Poloniex, or Bittrex?
Those OG questions are much better for me.
you can tell how tired I was as the questions progressed that I didn't even bother to word them, like put in articles. What was the exchange?
Poloniex, there we go. Most people knew that. I'm betting Phil got that one right. So.
Oh, I think a lot of us get.
Proto Lambda, welcome back. Davey, keep it up.
Exchange that listed rep IOU first.
This is for Phil.
Same answer.
The exchange that lists all of the IOUs first.
Poloniex and Bittrex. And quick shout out to Rocketpool, an amazing sponsor of ours.
It's not Poloniex.
No, it's not. But Gatecoin lists all the IOUs. They have the Filecoin IOU as well. And hey,
Filecoin IOU on Gatecoin. Gatecoin has gone down in 16 because it got hacked.
What is it? Gate.io is what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's another thing.
My bad.
Gatecoin was based in Hong Kong, and it was quite innovative. Like listing IOUs wasn't seen back in the day, but because rep you couldn't trade. Oh, James Carnley is here, but if James wins, he doesn't get a pin because he got one already.
Does he have 2?
Oh, there it is.
Lamboshi, you're almost off the leaderboard. We'll see.
I know. I can't keep up with all you ICO whales.
What was the most valued ERC20 token by market cap?
BNB, Link, WBTC, or USDT? Shout out to the Ethereum cat herders.
Misclicked.
Misclicked. Unfortunately, we can't undo it.
The Ethereum counters
USDT.
are an organization a lot like ETHStaker with the ETH1 chain, and we're actually looking forward to merging with them at some point in the future. So, yeah, they're a great organization.
Does anybody know the breakdown of USDT across chains?
It's mostly Ethereum and maybe 0.1% Algorand, 0.5% Tron, or no, not Tron, another chain, but it's like 90% Ethereum, 99. There's a, not Omni.
Cool.
Or yeah, there's some in Omni yet, but it's, I checked it like a week ago.
Yep. Lamboshi climbing back up. Nice job, NYC. Always looking to give you a shout out.
What is the most ideal optimal inclusion distance?
1, 2, -1, or 0?
It's how, I mean, that depends on how you define it. There are two definitions out there.
I just copied and pasted this one.
There's only one spec definition, and it is not 0.
like we introduced we as Explorer introduced this word and it was incorrect, and I think we changed it to 1 a few days ago, and yeah, okay.
Oh.
I think we're going to have Proto review all the answers next time.
I think so.
You're going to be our
But
consultant.
if he does, he can't play.
What the Clap is coming back with a new username. There we go.
Coming in strong.
Love it.
Which mobile OS does Vitalik Buterin use the most?
Well, this is cool. Symbian, Android, BlackBerry OS, or iOS?
Let's see how the guys in YouTube are going.
I might have to buy a new phone after this. Android is the right answer with 26 people. Wow.
Wow, they are disputing the USDT answer on YouTube. They say
Really?
Link has a higher market cap. I checked this before accepting the question. And Link, well, I fucked up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's part of this whole thing. We're all
So
learning.
There you go. We can see if we can add that to the point adjustment calculation, but that might get a little complicated.
Just tack it onto Lamboshi's score.
Perfect. We'll just remove, yeah, that sounds good to me. Phil takes the lead again. Congrats. There we go. 10 players just hit an answer streak of 3, so it goes to show good consistency for the last few answers, despite the ambiguity. What does Boki put in people's jackets since DevCon 2? A sticker, a stick, a string, or a sticky stick?
So this is a nice memory we all have from when we have conferences. Boki, it's one of the most amazing individuals in the community. And in all, not many people got it. In all conferences, he has a mind game where he puts a stick on a thread on your jacket, and you have to do some weird things to take it off. And he has been killing it. Like you go on an Ethereum conference and you see 50 people trying to get the stick out, and Harit is saying he still has it on his backpack. It clearly, most of the participants of this trivia haven't crossed him, because it's the first thing he does when you greet him. Shout out to Boki.
Isn't it technically a string and a stick?
So it's a stick, like a toothpick, but he drills a hole because in one conference he ran a workshop with power tools and everything. So he drills a hole on the stick, puts a thread, makes the thread a circle by blending it because it's made of nylon, and somehow ties it to the. So Pro Lambda is saying sometimes he does rings, but always does a string. So yeah, I'm glad some of you got it. So yeah, it's a string and a stick.
Interesting.
So Patricio is the guy who said that the barbecue at JT's place question was too niche, but now he's asking about what Baki places in pockets, and that's cool.
If you knew how widespread this is talked in conferences, like there were competitions about who took it afterwards quicker.
So technically, those two answers were correct. It's a string and a stick.
And a sticky stick.
Depending on what stick.
I mean, we all call it a stick.
All right. Well, let's just, I don't know what the hell Patricio is talking about, so let's just move on.
Part of this is trying to understand what's going on in Patricio's head.
Someone is excited that it's 100 points away from the pole position, I think.
I love this guy who's like, what's the maker vault with the lowest stability fee?
ETH A, BAT A, ETH B, USDC A.
I love this guy who's going to reduce ambiguity in the questions. That was his
This
goal.
one doesn't have any ambiguity. If
Oh,
you
no,
know,
but I'm referring to the other 38.
We might need to have an external audit of the questions next time. ETH A is the correct answer.
We are super proud of what the Ethereum Study Master is becoming. I really hope you will check it out and learn with. I'm going to actually go through the program again as a participant because I was stressed the first time I did it, but it should be a great time.
Yep, I'm joining as a participant too. I'm super excited for it. And all
Yeah, I'll
jokes
check
set
it out.
aside, all jokes set aside, Patricio did an incredible job curating all these questions. It's a huge amount of work. So it's fun to talk about the different intricacies of the way you can read them and stuff, but he really crushed it.
thank you. It was really a lot of work. Having COVID didn't help.
Oh my gosh.
You're saying that publicly now. Sorry.
Yeah, I hope nobody's listening. I have COVID for the second time. I had it in February. I have it now.
Oh my
It's not
gosh,
that-
I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope hope you're recovering okay.
It's bad, but it's not that bad so far.
Well, hang in there. James climbed a little bit, up 3 places. Chris Gardner is the highest climber. Very nice.
Welcome, Chris. We're going to give him responsibility if he sticks around much longer.
Yep.
We're the first project to tokenize gold on Ethereum, store the bullions.
Switzerland, New York, London, or Singapore?
So ETHStaker is not the only platform here that has a Gitcoin grant. I think, so I know Bit Edgington's Week in Ethereum. There's a couple more. There are other platforms here.
DeFi Dude has one.
DeFi Dudes.
The archival
and
node.
Samer's.
Samer has one, yeah.
So we hope
How's-
you will check their grants out as well.
Yeah, how's Summer doing on the ranking? I expected him to see him often, but I'm not.
He's
Has
going
he
easy on
dropped?
us. No, he's here. I can see him on,
No,
on
I'm here.
YouTube.
I'm middle of the field there, around 19.
I was offering you the chance of saying that you have dropped.
So the correct answer here was Singapore, but most people thought Switzerland. Interesting. I can see how to be confused with that with the Ethereum history. Let's see. Ooh, Lamboshi back at the top. Congratulations. Phil dropped. My condolences, but we'll see how things shape up.
It ain't over yet.
Ruby Ethereum was developed by
Jan, Jeffrey, Roman, or Bob?
I haven't seen Madison from the Ether here, but the Ether is an incredible platform where you can state any position and earn points for posting valid arguments about that position. It is a really exciting way to learn, research, and engage with Ethereum.
That's awesome. I've heard great things about it. Correct answer was Jan Shi. Sorry for the pronunciation there, but not many people knew that one. Let's see how it changes up the leaderboard. Joseph C climbing back up.
Here we
The
go.
one
It's going
thing
to be a
about the
battle
random
again.
questions, one thing about the random questions is that because all the median seems to be the same, nobody gets an advantage at the end, at least statistically.
That's true. What the clap has a streak with 3 correct answers. That was great.
As of December 2020, the Ethereum block height is approaching
660,000, 7,600,000, 2 million, or 11,400,000.
I hope no one challenges my usage of block height.
11,400,000 is the correct answer. Leaderboard stays the same. Just to see us 3 in a row. Coming for you, Lamboshi.
How did Lamboshi get back to
I'm
the top?
worried about it. I don't want him to win twice in a row.
I think what you meant to say is you don't want to lose twice in a row.
Weird flex, Lamboshi.
Last time. That's
Only the next questions will tell. 7 more.
What was the block reward for the first mined ETH1 block in 2015?
32 ETH,
Phil knows
5
this one.
ETH, 2
another
ETH, or
question
8
for the
ETH?
ICO whales in the room.
Phil.eth is going to smash that right one, and
He's already drinking
Hey,
a glass
speaking
of
of that-
water after clicking so quickly.
I hope you all will subscribe to our channel. I do a daily video, and we have a lot of neat content, so we hope you'll join us. Phil.eth at the top, right?
I
you
expected this one to have more right.
Actually,
That was a
didn't
long
know
time
that.
ago.
And I just quickly want to highlight again Rocket Pool, who's one of our sponsors. They were so kind to throw in for some of the prizes here. So I know their cards passed a couple times. I just want to highlight them again.
It's no secret that I'm a huge fan. I try to lay low, but I can't wait till they release. I think they're going to be great for the ecosystem and really be a model for other staking pools.
Yep, be super exciting. Not too many changes in the leaderboard on this one. Guys, just a few more questions.
An ETH hash mining facility has to have more than what to be considered large according to industry standards?
Okay, guys, don't hate me.
Let's see, 1, 50, 10, or 1,000? MW?
These are going to be megawatts, I believe.
Megawatts. Okay, cool.
They are mega worthalters.
Mega worthalters.
That's what was going through my head.
I got
50
that one
mega
right,
worth
but I
of-
don't feel good about it. Apologize if other people in the lead.
Winning is winning, Lambo.
Winning is winning. True or oh no, Phil
Ireland.
dropped
Holding
out.
on.
Question.
Wow. Let's see. J-Con is the highest climber. Come on, J-Con, we gotta get you back on the leaderboard.
How many times the block reward on Ethereum network has been changed? Oh, that's a rough one.
1, 3, 2, or 4? And
Since
shout out to
really-
Reality Cards here. Yeah, DeFi
Yeah.
dude, if you want to jump in.
Yeah, sure. So Reality Cards is an NFT-based prediction market. It's a little different than your normal prediction markets that you might be used to. Instead of like betting on the outcome, you own it. We're still in beta, private beta. So we've got our public launch coming very soon. So I would recommend definitely check out our website, realitycards.io, and we have our Discord there as well. Lots of info, and you can learn more about Reality Cards, and I can definitely hook you up with beta access if you would like.
Yeah, something I like to mention, Reality Cards is one of the projects I spend the most time this year. Like after POAP, I've been working so hard to make Reality Cards a nice product with DeFi Dude and Andrew, the founder. So I would love you to see it. And if you have any feedback, send it to us because we really want it to be a very neat product.
Yeah, thanks so much for your sponsorship, DeFi Dude. Reality Cards seems really awesome. I'm super excited about it. Phil.eth climbs back up. Lamboshi is in the lead. Joseph drops. All right. 5 questions, guys.
Ecosystem-wide, how dramatic would it be if Infura suddenly disappeared?
Goes unnoticed, major disruption, minor annoyance, massive wreckage.
Doesn't this matter who you are?
Yeah, I said ecosystem wide.
I know. It's subjective a bit, right?
It is.
It wouldn't go unnoticed.
I would have definitely said a minor annoyance.
I'm gonna dispute this one.
It was a minor annoyance. I may have typed wrong or something because it was a minor annoyance.
It was interesting. I input this question myself.
Yeah.
I saw that answer. I was wondering about it, but I trusted.
But I think it's well deserved. Those that said goes unnoticed get the points.
Patricia,
well intentioned, I would say.
I like your optimism.
Yeah.
There we go. Let's see how it impacted the leaderboard.
Yeah. Patricia running your own MetaMask fork.
Well, if you didn't like that one, you won't like the next one.
Great.
That's optimistic.
Makes me excited now.
I know, right? I can't wait. Ecosystem-wide, again, how dramatic would it be if the graph suddenly disappeared?
Goes unnoticed, major disruption, minor annoyance, or massive wreckage.
And don't follow the other pattern because it doesn't work. We don't reward optimism that much.
Major disruption on this one.
It has happened, and DeFi was completely crippled. POAP would cripple.
Well, no one's getting these correct, so the leaderboard's
That's a major disruption.
It's two awful questions did not change the leaderboard, so I guess it's okay.
Not
Those would say,
I mean,
how dramatic would it be?
Phil and Joseph are 10 points away from each other. Oh, not 10, 7.
This is close, guys. This is really close. Like, Boshi's still ahead by a few thousand.
Yeah, and Haris is also a couple points.
Which one of these is not part of the Keystore JSON file?
Salt, signature, pub key, path.
It would be cool if one of the options was sugar, so it could be salt and sugar.
I was thinking pepper would be a good option too, yeah.
Salt and pepper. Salt, pepper, and sugar.
Signature. There we go. Not many people knew that one. This might shake things up. I don't know. I wonder what the leaderboard thought about that one. Oh, James coming for it.
I think I'm safe.
Proto Lambda is the highest climber.
2 questions left. Lambo's gonna miss them.
He is.
Hey Lambo, you can't. ETHStaker can't win because we need to make friends.
Yes, we do.
Well, if you want to make friends, let someone else make the questions.
Which was the first staking services provider to be slashed on the beacon chain? Awesome. I haven't even said this publicly. Now it's a trivia question.
Stake.us, Rocket Pool, or Anchor?
Well, there go any sponsorships from
I know. So there were 10 validators slashed. Oh, it looks like most people know. About 2 days ago. Very interesting event for everyone.
Yep, I saw.
Maybe it was just. I think it was marketing.
To Ankur, we are looking for sponsors for our next trivia round, so we'd love for you to get in contact with us.
Please do. Joseph C climbs up. Oh my gosh, I'm having deja vu all over again.
Last question. I don't know if it's a serious one or not.
Last question, guys. Is everybody ready?
I love this from the guy who wanted non-ambiguity. What's the main advantage of TurboGeth compared to Geth?
Lower latency networking, increased reliability, high performance data structures, or hardened security?
It is a serious question. It is just hard.
38 people think they know. 41. High performance data structures.
It seems that it wasn't that hard.
Nolan's celebrating.
Nolan's celebrating. Premature celebrations are fun ones, though. Let's see.
Congratulations, Nolan.
Thank you guys.
Justice was made.
Good
I
job,
think.
Phil. Good job, Joseph.
So Joseph
Joseph.
was
Good job,
the
Phil.
runner-up again.
That's
I
awesome.
think next time Joseph has to curate the questions.
That's a good idea, actually. And he's very meticulous. He would do a great job. They would be far less
think so,
ambiguous.
So hold on. Justin made 5,000. Is that adding up the old ones? Let me add. So do we unmute everyone now?
Sure, that's fine. All right, well, we give them access to unmute.
Let's do that.
Okay, anyone?
Oh, they already have
who-
that access. They can choose to.
If you want to insult me, this is the time. I take responsibility. Doing the questions was really hard. I wanted to achieve a good balance between highly technical and not so technical. Also, almost everyone is joining the raffle now. So let's go and start it. If I only knew how to do that.
Sounds good. Patricio, I think you did a great job with the questions. It was a good, diverse question set. The ambiguity made it a little bit of fun in a couple of them, so great job with that.
I'm not able to join the raffle.
So what the club, do you get an error or what's going on?
I'm using Wallet Connect with Argent Wallet, and I'm not getting, like, I click on the join button and I'm not getting a pop-up or whatever, like signature request or whatever.
So Wallet Connect is quite a tricky thing, and I can't get that fixed now, but let's do the following. If I get to win, it's yours because I joined. So when you see the leaderboard, you, instead of what the club, you want to see POAP.eth. Okay. And can you full screen colfax?
Yes.
And this is what matters the most for the people on YouTube. So I think I'm going to move to that window to see who there wins. Raffle coming up. I'm starting it now.
So do I do anything, or will it automatically happen on here?
I think I should have a launch button somewhere.
Maybe you have to connect your wallet.
Hold on, please. This
Do I need to
is
connect my
hard.
wallet?
No, it's on my side.
Patricio, are you able to share your screen for the raffle?
Let's use yours because
Okay.
this is a mess.
You don't want people to know that you need to update your Chrome browser as well.
I'm starting it now.
I can't connect my wallet right now. Do I need to for?
Oh, you need it, but I started it already. So can you
okay.
refresh? Refresh your window. And also if you can zoom out a little when it loads. So Phil is out, Madnat is out, Harit is out. Who else? You scroll down to see who's out.
Okay, I see.
For those on the live stream, I've got a zoomed in version, so we're following the leaderboard live.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Oh, so let's not say how it goes, so people on YouTube can see it. They are playing drums. Like,
I love this Eve memes guy.
He's been killing it.
Hey, he has a Gitcoin grant. So if you love what he's doing, go check out his Gitcoin grant. I think it's a real Git grant, not a meme.
Yeah, thanks for telling me because I didn't know and I really enjoy the memes. So I going to go and donate.
If someone wants to just real quick, maybe expand on why specifically this Gitcoin grant is important and what it means if someone, I don't want to say only, but only donates if it's one DAI, what that means for the Git grant holders and how it It isn't necessarily a dollar
I'm
donated.
happy.
I know it very well, and I can do it quickly.
Do it.
So there's like 10 different entities that care about the public goods development, like the Ethereum Foundation, Kraken, the YN community, I think. I don't know if they are this time, but there are entities that want to do charity, but they can't allocate the money themselves, like YN or Kraken. They don't know who matters. So they put all the money on a pot in Gitcoin. Sorry, I got distracted by the raffle. And then based on how many other people donate to them, they run a calculation to see, okay, if 20 people out of 50 donated to this grant must be doing something useful. And they do some complex math, very complex math, based on some concepts related to their radical markets study. And based on that, they distribute the funding. This has been done 8 times already, so the community is fairly accustomed to that. And we are getting very close. Let's not celebrate when you see the winner, so you don't spoil it to people in YouTube.
The basic gist of the Gitcoin grant, though, is that you can give as little as $1, and that dollar can signal interest in a project that can get that project $90 or $100 in matching grants. So while most times you're like, oh, my dollar doesn't matter, it really does matter. We welcome any contributions of any size because it lets the funding formula know that we're something interesting in the community. And so we want you to tell that funding formula that ETHStaker is interesting, that This Week in Ethereum is interesting, that DeFi Dude is interesting, that ETH memes are interesting. We want you to go and just say, hey, Gitcoin, these are the things that matter to the community, and we're going to put a couple dollars on that. So you don't even have to do $10 or $15. Literally, $1 to a project is enough to get some really good matching funds.
That was a great explanation. Gitcoin grants, I've been reading a lot about the mechanism this week. It's super interesting. It really is a good representation for what projects are meaningful to a community. So definitely encourage you guys to check it out. All right, the results are in.
Woo!
All right, look at this animation. This is incredible.
Yes, so what we have to do now is to open each of the winners to see if we can figure out who they are by their POAP collections.
This is where the game begins.
I mean, I'm an expert on this.
You are. So let's see, I'll just open up.
So
how do I, let's see, open this on POAP?
Well, you also need to go to PopScan. Yeah, the way it links, it needs some TLC, this product.
No worries. So here, let's see, can I copy?
Oh, so the winner has run lots of Medasha nodes, has completed a study master, has attended the Padina launch. Well, it's someone that's very close to our community. Congratulations on winning the 200 rocket pool. Let's see the second one. Wow, he's someone that's been on for a long time in the community, like since 2018. And let's see which POAPs he has.
Oh, I think Jason Newberg in the YouTube chat is claiming one of those as a winner. I don't know if you know who that is.
All right.
Yep.
So the second one only has a viewer, a participant, and a Serenity POAP. So it has to be someone on the Zoom. Hey, can you show up? Person that won the 200 rocket pool or whatever. I don't even know what you won. Oh, Shapey seems to have 1.5 Ether. Oh, Larax. Larax is number 2. Congrats. And let's see who's number 3.
Number 3 for 50 rocket pool.
Is someone that only has a viewer POAP, so we don't know much about him. And
somebody very new, exciting. Welcome to the community. A good way to join.
The one of the 0.5 POAP has already said that it's someone on the Zoom, JP. And the pin, that's what matters. Who won the pin?
POAP pin. Let's see.
Oh, it's someone that has a nice wallet. And let's see how, and lots of POAPs. And he's a DeFi farmer. And he's been a viewer on the previous raffle. He's been on the Serenity Lounge. He's been on the Deposit Contract Roundtable. And he's been farming like madmen.
Nice. Now you have a pin you can wear while you're farming.
I mean, all this information I'm saying, anyone can see on POAP scan. Let's be clear about that. I don't know if he's an actual farmer, but he has the compound farmer POAP, the yam farmer POAP, and the multi-farming POAP thing by CoinGecko. So congratulations, and nice that you have joined both of our quizzes. You were a viewer on the other one, and you were a viewer in this one. Hopefully you get to be a player on the next one.
Agreed. So if you guys won any of these prizes, please reach out to us on the ETHStaker Discord. Either me, I'm Colfax, or any one of the people that you recognize, and we'll make sure you guys get your prizes. And yeah, thanks for joining. This sort of concludes the quiz. So thanks so much for joining, everybody. This was a whole lot of fun. Sorry about the technical issues at the beginning, but I think we recovered it pretty well. And I certainly had a lot of fun.
They all have forgotten about any issue we could have or not.
Exactly.
Yeah, thanks to Colfax and Phil for, and also Patricio for putting lots of hours into making our second quiz show a success. And I appreciate you guys for helping out with us.
Of course.
Until next time, we want to do more of these events. If you have ideas, let us know what they are. If you want to help, even better. Like if you have ideas and you have the will of running your ideas, just reach out to us and we will help.
Yeah, my job is I can find you a job.
For example, just as an example, like I reached out to Superfizz a couple of weeks ago, wanted to get more involved, and now I was able to help put this on. So everybody who
I thought you were going to say, I reached out to Superfizz and now I regret it so badly.
No, I got to show off my Christmas tree on a YouTube live stream, so I think it's all worth it in the end.
If anyone wants to unmute, well, that people they are insulting me about the ambiguity questions, string and stick, inclusion distance one. Well, we seem to fuck up with pro lambda. I'm sorry. Good thing you're a friend, otherwise I would be worried. Anyone on the Zoom, feel free to unmute yourself and say whatever you want to say, even if it's insulting me.
Cool. Yeah, I just want to add, thank you, everyone. This was really awesome.
Of course. Lots of fun.
I'll see you Sunday, DeFi dude. Wait, is it? Okay, so DeFi dude hosts this really awesome call. I hope you all will tune in. You want to tell us about it? Because I love it.
Yeah, so every other Sunday we host calls in my ETH Network Discord, and they're really casual. We just kind of invite everyone, whether it's people, projects, listeners, to just come in, share, talk about ongoing events, just anything that's going on in the ecosystem. And so we invite everyone. If you want to check it out, you can go to invite.gg/ethnetwork. And this Sunday it'll be at 11 a.m. Eastern.
Thank you.
Great, I'll definitely be checking that out.
All right, I hope everyone heads to our Gitcoin grant. We have 62 grants. My personal goal, and I won't tell anyone my secret. Yes, I did. I'd love for us to get 100 donations, even if it's just $1. We would love for you to just participate with our community, and we'll continue to give back to you in every way that we can. So, thanks again.
Yeah, thanks again, everybody, for joining. This concludes it. Keep an ear out for the next quiz. We'll be running that hopefully. We haven't talked about it at all, but I'm assuming we will at some point. So thanks again.
Colfax, you have left your POAP fan tab open and it does have a memory leak. So you want to close it and before it crashes.
Good to know.
Actually, it is just a Monero miner running in the background, right?
Exactly.
On that note, I let's conclude the event. Thanks again, everyone, for coming out. This was a whole lot of fun.
All right, thanks everybody.
Bye bye.
Thanks everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye, everyone.